It's time. Okay, you guys, I have been trying to put off my Q&A for a long time, for a while, just because I'm so awkward and I didn't want to record. I kind of wanted to have one of my best friends record with me because that's how shy and awkward I am. But you know what? I was like, let me get this over with. Let me just do it. I'm gonna have to get used to this when I'm starting my vlogs and recording in general. So I decided to do it. Okay, so I'm so happy and excited. You guys are so awesome. I gotten 18,000 subscribers in 2 months. That's crazy, and that's just so awesome. Like, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for watching my videos. But anyways, I will just get straight into it, and yeah. Okay, so first question, what we get. So the first question, how old are you? I am 19 years old. I will be 20 on 9th December, which is coming up. What is your mix? I'm Filipino and African mixed together, you know. English isn't my first language. TWI is my first language. How tall are you? I'm 5'5". Not that tall, so, well, I mean, that's fine. I'm not that tall. How many times a week should you work out on your lower body to see results? That's totally up to the individual. Everyone's body works differently, and your results depend on your genetics, how long you're working out, what your diet is like. Yeah, like, there's not really a specific time or like a time that you have results, because everybody is different and everyone's body is different, you know. Like I said before, it's hard to tell. Like, for example, I've been working out for almost a year now, and I started seeing results I would say after 3 months, 2.5 to 3 months. Did you have a small butt before you started working out? Yes, I did. I'll include the picture, my before and after, somewhere here or there. I don't know. Shit. How many times do you train booty a week? I work out my glutes for, I would say, 4 times a week. But for someone who doesn't work out that much, I would say minimum 3 days a week. Try to work out your glutes 3 days a week. Because I went through this time period where I was working out my glutes almost every day, and I was working it out every day, but not long, you know, and I wasn't killing my glutes that much where the next day I'd be really sore. Versus now, since I have school, I work out my glutes 4 times a week and I kill them. So how long do you work out for? I work out for minimum 2 hours. I personally feel like if I work out less than 2 hours, it's not a good workout. The most that I have worked out would be 6 hours, but even with the 6 hours, I had a break just to eat a banana and peanut butter, or else if you're working out for that long, you're just burning out muscle. So that was just one time, but yeah. What's your weight and body fat? I don't really know what my body fat is, but I weigh 135 pounds right now. So, sorry, I don't know. I would step on a scale, but my scale doesn't tell me how much my body fat is, and I'm too lazy to calculate how much my body fat is. How long have you been working out? I've been working out for almost a year now. Well, I feel like it's a year now. Like seriously weightlifting, it would probably be a year. So yeah. Why do you work out? I work out because I enjoy it. It's a stress reliever. It's just a place where I like being. Well, not like, I love being. I love the surrounding. I love just going there, and I don't know, it's basically my playground, you know? And it's fun because I meet people who enjoy it also, and we enjoy it together. So you share it with people, you meet new people, like I said before, you all share the same hobby or whatever, and you learn something every day, you know? So that's why I work out. Are you sponsored by Gymshark? No, I'm not sponsored by Gymshark. But if Gymshark was to message me with that sponsorship, I would hop on that for sure, because I love Gymshark, as you can see. Do you usually start with cardio first or just stretch and go straight to lifting? I start with cardio first. So what my workout is like is I will do 15 minutes on Stairmaster as my warm-up, and then I will foam roll and stretch before I get into my workout, because it's really good to warm up and stretch all your muscles before you work out, because first of all, stretching increases your range of motion and prevents injury. Yeah, there's just a lot of benefits that I can't really think of else right now. But it's good to warm up before you get into it. But yeah, I start with a Stairmaster first, and then I foam roll, and then I stretch, or I stretch then foam roll. You switch it up. How do you take care of your hair when you work out so much? So with my hair, I recently just dyed it, but I don't know, usually I just put it up in a bun. Like, there's not much that goes into my hair. I usually just wait. On a regular basis, I go to school with my hair in a bun 24/7. It's very rare that I have my hair out. Not rare, but just because my hair right now, it's a little wet and down, but when it's fully dry, it gets pretty big, and it's a little hard to handle at times, and it gets really hot, so I usually like to keep it up in a bun. But honestly, there's not much that goes into my hair. I shower, I come out with some argan oil or a leave-in conditioner, and then I'm out the door. So that's it. What are your measurements? No, my bust is 32 inches, my waist is 25 inches, and my hips or my butt is 39, almost 40, which is pretty good for me, because that means gains. How much cardio do you do? I do 0 cardio. I honestly hate cardio so much. I can't handle it. Okay, it's not that bad, but I don't do cardio. The only cardio that I do is for my warm-up, for my 15-minute warm-ups, and that's on Stairmaster, and that's it. Yeah, I don't do cardio. How do you deal with the pains from working out the next day? I would say after my workouts, I like to stretch and foam roll. I stretch and foam roll before and after my workouts, because it's very, very important. Don't forget to stretch and foam roll, guys. Personally, that's what helps me with my soreness the next day. And I would say maybe BCAs once every now and again. Yeah. What are your tips on gaining muscle or mass, especially in the lower body? I would say my tips are make sure you get a good amount of protein and carbs. Don't forget to foam roll and stretch. Make sure when you're doing your exercises that you really squeeze your glutes when you get to like the top of something. Like for example, if let's say I'm doing squats, when I reach the bottom, I squeeze my glutes, and when I get to the top, I squeeze my glutes. Squeezing is very, very important. But other than that, I don't really think I can think of some at the top of my head right now. I would say those three are pretty important. How do you stay motivated? It doesn't take much for me to be motivated. This is what I do. Sometimes I'll go on Instagram and I'll look at my favorite Instagram models and I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna look like that, so let's just go to the gym, grind, get that bod, you know. But other than that, usually going to the gym is mostly like after a really bad day. I like to go to the gym to let out everything. Like if I'm upset, I let it out in the gym. If I'm angry, let it out in the gym. If I'm having a good day, same thing, I want to go to the gym. It's just something that you have to really enjoy in order to enjoy doing, if that makes sense. But other than that, yeah. Do you have any tips for a total beginner at weightlifting? I would say tips, really do your research before you start lifting. Remember to keep your back straight, know proper etiquette in the gym. Like it pisses me off so much when someone doesn't clean up their shit when they're done using it, you know. It's like, come on. How many times should you exercise your glutes a week if you're trying to grow your butt? I would say minimum 3 to 4 days. It totally depends on the person and how their body is, like I said before, but 3 to 4 days minimum. Do you count your macros? No, I don't count my macros, and I don't think I ever will count my macros. I just make sure that I have a good amount of protein and carbs. Right now I'm bulking, so I don't know, I just eat whatever, you know. Are you eating in a calorie surplus or deficit? I would say right now I'm eating at a calorie surplus because I am bulking. For those of you who don't know what a calorie surplus or deficit is, the difference is when you're trying to gain weight, you are at a calorie surplus, which is you're eating the amount of what is it? I just had to Google it just in case I forgot, just so I don't mix it up with my English. So when you are at a calorie surplus, you are eating more calories than you are burning. So gaining weight requires calorie surplus, versus when you're at a calorie deficit, you are losing weight that requires the calories. So you are burning, when you want to lose weight, you're at a calorie deficit. Gaining weight, calorie surplus. So there. What are your eating habits? I just eat whatever, to be honest. Nothing. I don't like, right now where I'm at, my diet is all over the place. I just make sure I have good amount of protein and good amount of carbs because I'm bulking. Other than that, like, you guys are probably wondering like, oh my god, she eats something like these specific things, but it's like, no, I eat whatever. What's in my gym bag? So I decided that I will make a separate video for what's in my gym bag, and during that video I'll put on what I wear to the gym. So that'll be a next video. Next video coming at you. Okay. What are some tips to reduce bloating? So when I get bloated, I usually like to drink tea. I just drink a lot of water. When I know that I cut out specific foods that I know will make me bloat. For example, cheese, pasta, bread, etc. Just stuff that I know will make me bloat. I cut that out of my diet, or I eat it every once in a while. But for me, what helps me the most is just drinking a lot of water and drinking tea. Do you meal prep? No, I don't meal prep. I don't think I will ever meal prep, because meal prep, I like food too much, you know, like, no, I can't. Will you start vlogging? Yes, I will start vlogging. Right now it's just a little bit hard with school because my program requires a lot of time management, and right now I don't really have the time to record, but I'm trying to, like, for example, today's Monday and I only have one class, so which is why I'm recording right now. I find that it's the best day, and I finally got a little camera which helps me in the gym, because the last time I took this big DSLR to the gym, I got in trouble and they told me I couldn't bring it, so I was like, I guess I have to buy another one. So I got this little guy, and I got the Gorilla tripod to go with it. This was like $15 at Walmart, and this I bought from Henry's. If I remember, I think it was around $600, and it flips, so it's really cute. It's very cute. Where is it on? Turn on. But yeah, so bloop bloop. Yeah. Okay. So I will start vlogging. It's just that right now it's hard with school, like I said, but I really do want to get into that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will be making more videos in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe at the bottom.